Hi, Yana. Hi, Don. Hi, DC. SD. Can you hear me and can you see me clearly? Well, not me, but my book. Hi, Yana. Awesome. No crackling, no hissing. Hi, DC. No. SD. Zooming in and out. Can you hear me and can you see me clearly? Well, not me, but my book. I have an echo. Okay. Awesome. No crackling, no hissing, no... Let's see what I can do about that. Zooming in and out. I have an echo. Okay. Let's see like that. I have an echo. You know, it's always something. Barely hear me? Okay. You know, it's always something. Thanks, Rinka. All right, my sound is all the way up. Barely hear me? Okay. Thanks, Rinka. My settings are right. All right, my sound is all the way up. My settings are right. Nothing else. Nothing else. Close that, I guess. Could close that, I guess. Okay. Okay. Alright, nothing else is open that... Why does it keep doing that? Close. This one app wants to keep opening. Camera's good. This is the only live open. It's looping somewhere. Okay. Alright, nothing else is opened. Are you still hearing an echo? Hello, hello. Okay, so I sound fine. Okay, that's interesting. I've always had this particular setting set in the on position, but today apparently it wants me to turn it off. My voice is low. All right, let's see. The sound is 100%. It's low. Okay. Is there an echo again? Hey, Kenny. Okay. Well, Rink said it seemed like I was far away. Echo again. No echo. Okay. Hey, Kenny. Well, Rink said it seemed like I was far away. We're gonna leave it at that until no echo. Okay. Complain. No, I mean complain as in not in a bad complaint. Well, that sounded bad. Not a bad complaint. We're gonna leave that until are experiencing similar issues. More people complain. No, I mean complain as in not in a bad complaint. Hey, Penny. That sounded bad. I need to say hello to not everyone. A bad complaint. All right. Are experiencing similar issues. Yana said, "Hey, Yana. Hey, Rinka. Hey, Angela. Hey, Penny. Oh, I need to say hello to everyone." And I think I said, "Hey, Kenny," but hey, Kenny. Hey, those. Nicole. Yana said, "Hey, Noelle. Yana. Hey, Noelle. Rinka. Hi, Noelle. Hey, Angela. All right. And I think I said, "Hey, Kenny," but hey, Kenny. Hey, try Nicole. Noelle. Noelle. Hi, Noelle. All right. It's doing it again. Let's try turning that off. Well, nothing else is open except for the camera. There's only one source open. The camera mic and the camera. Okay. I've done all I know to do, so maybe it's on your end. Okay. Hey, Shannon. All right. This is closed. I sound good right now. Okay. It was not on our end. It has stopped. Okay. Great. When I'm teaching the English classes, at the beginning of each of them, before I go or open the class, I check my the video, audio right, then doing the sound check doesn't matter, but I'll do that sometimes too. And then if a student can't hear me, then I will make sure everything's plugged in and check everything again. And occasionally it's on their end, so they restart their computer or check their audio. So it's, you never know what end it's the problem on. So what's in the problem on? What end is the problem? I guess that's right. I am really sleepy today. Oh, Shannon, I wanted to ask how you're doing today. I've been thinking about you. All right, are you ready to see my finished page? The camera fell a little bit. All right, I'm likely gonna annoy. Hold on, I'm gonna raise the camera again. The problem is I move this camera out of the way when I'm teaching, so I have to readjust it every time I do a live stream. And it's annoying, but what are you gonna do? I can't do anything. That's pretty good. All right. Oh, I'm sorry, Shannon. I'll continue to pray for you. I understand. Yeah, I don't know what else I can do except to restart the stream, because I've checked all the settings that I can. Sorry about the camera. Yay, okay, good. Good, all right, well, let's move these out of the way and then we can look at the finished page. Are you ready? Oh boy, this was... It was intense. Is that a good word? I think a good word. Yeah. I had a day like that this week. I think what happened was that the students are on vacation for the end of July through August. They go to school a lot in China. And so I have a Friday night and a Saturday night all week. And, you know, it does wear me out. I'm not complaining about it, it's just a fact. So, I mean, I could close different times, but I, I leave everything open because you never know. And, but I cut it off about 10 o'clock. They can still book me at 10, but they don't always do that, so. All right. Here's my picture. You ready? I can see that all right. Zoom in a little bit. I'll zoom in further, but all right. When I started this rock thing, I didn't know how complicated I was going to make it. And I just kept going and going and going and going. And I have to say, I think I got pretty good at coloring rocks. Thanks, Angela. Oh, Yana, I'm sorry about being stressed. Thanks, Kenny. Yeah, I was trying to find, I think I put it up, my rock stencil. I might have left it, it might have fallen. I think I put it back. I need to find a better way to organize. There it is. My stencils. Yeah, I used still can't hear me? That is bizarre. I think it must be the internet or YouTube because I didn't do anything. Okay. Um, so I was about to type to Yana. Um, wow, that is amazing. You have a clean house, and I like how you said it. Colored pages are flying into social media. You think it's my mic. Well, okay, I can exit that app. The cord, okay, well that part's fine. Let's check down below. That one's all right. Those are in. You know what I have to do is start 30 minutes sooner or 15 minutes sooner and do a sound check, you know, like at church, bigger churches, the sound people get there early and they do a sound check on the mics and all that stuff. Okay, I don't know why it's crackling. All right, give me a second. How's that? Am I still crackling? Hi, Courtney. Thanks for coming in. Okay, so Shannon says no. Angela says yes. Penny says yes. Okay. I just switched, I just put my headset on. I don't know what's wrong with the camera sound. Yana, that's funny. Oh, okay, sorry. Okay, thanks, Shannon. Yeah, that's the annoying thing is I don't like using the headset when I'm doing a live stream because I use it when I'm teaching. It's kind of a weird thing. All right. Well, thank y'all for helping me get sorted. Well, Courtney, I'm a little frustrated this morning with my sound and stuff, but we got it. So, here we go. This is what I use. Oh yeah, I was on my way to Amazon to find y'all that link. And can you believe it? I want to get more stencils. I've been obsessing over getting some honeycomb stencils. And it seems like that it Okay, good. Alright, it's not giving me one of those little doohickeys, but these work. Making a copy. Alright, here is the link. I'm glad you're back, Rinka. Yes, they are, Kenny. I think we're done paying off our refrigerator. Yep. Everything is made to break down so that you have to buy more things. We still have our garage sale find blender. It has push buttons and the thing still works. It still works. Nothing is ever broken on it. Now, I don't use it as much as I used to, but I do have a KitchenAid, an older model of KitchenAid, and that works really well. What am I doing tomorrow? Courtney Page Garnett, are you my sister? She usually comes in here with her name is Princess Atholian. What am I doing tomorrow? I have no idea. Well, I know I'm teaching in the evening. Probably take a nap. I might do some more cleaning in my craft room. Who knows? Coloring, of course. No longer made. Oh, yeah. I get that. Okay. Well, it's just the way she asked, what are you doing tomorrow? That's something my sister would ask. Alright, did the link work that I put in there for the set? So it's one in, I think, 24. There is another set that has almost the same rocks, but closer together, which I think I would have rather had. Anyhow, I got really good, I think, at coloring rocks. If you want me to do a rock tutorial sometime, I'll be glad to do that. I could even do that today if you wanted. It would be just things I learned about doing rocks. So, anyhow, I did have a great time doing these rocks, even though it took a long time. I still enjoyed it. I did find out something about the glaze pens. So these are a glaze white, and this one's actually, I thought it was clear, but it's really more of a white also. These do not dry clear. They dry white. And I can still see some of them here on my picture. This probably would be good for reflections. You see, I started doing reflections over here, and I was going to do them all over, but I was just happy to get it all done. Okay, great. I'd be a nice lady. Awesome. I did have to recolor some of these things because as I was as I was coloring, I didn't always put my glove on, and I kind of messed up some of it. I don't know if you can tell, but I made a couple of the rocks sparkle and the flowers. It's just Wink of Stella. Oops. I think I would like to. I don't keep these brain not working. This kind of paper, tracing paper on the pages forever. Okay, I do have several whips, but I have no desire to work on them right now. I'm pretty tired. Hey, Callie. Thanks. I thought it turned out well. Yeah, I definitely learned a lot. So yeah, these are the books I pulled out that I thought I might work on. And I'll let y'all pick that. Hey, Marcy. So, which one? Earth. Now, I know these two are by the same artist, but I like them. Let's see. Enchanted Earth. Yeah, I know what you mean. Okay, there's our poll. While y'all are voting in the poll, I will show you something that I bought this week. The Amazon Basics, the 24, these were on deal for about $6. $5.54, something like that. You know, with tax it would be a little more. And usually the 24 is just $8 anyway, but I saw them on deal, so I got them. Now, of course, I want the 72. When I was first swatching these on my little card things, there were some of the colors were not as soft as others. Like the carmine, violet, this blue. Some of them are really very soft. Not as soft as Prisma, because nothing is soft as Prisma. Anyway, some of them, like I think the yellows, weren't quite as soft, but they weren't hard either. Yeah, I would say they're decent pencils. How am I today? I am really sleepy because I taught last night until late, and I've got to unwind after so many classes like that, but I took too long to unwind and went to bed late. And then got up and taught two more. So after the stream, I'm going to eat breakfast and take a nap. Yay! Unless something else happens. So yeah, I like these pencils so far. All right, let's look at the barrel. I'm not sure if it says how big the barrel is. Oh, these are made in Vietnam. Interesting. I did not know that. I haven't used them long enough to know if they break easily, but they said they don't break easily. I like the tin. If you buy this, this one you can't see. Well, you can't really see that one. These are little tape things they put on boxes to close them. I tried to open this and I thought, this is the hardest tin I've ever had to open. That doesn't sound right. This tin is harder to open than any tin. Ugh. When you're teaching English, you're just, your grammar gets kind of wonky. Anyway, I think I'll take that off. So if you get these, make sure you get that one. In fact, I think I'm going to leave on the one in the back because it doesn't have a hinge, and I like hinges. Alrighty, let's look at a Prisma. I know probably people have done this already, but I haven't done it for myself. Alright, it looks like the barrel is smaller, but the core is bigger. Can y'all see that? I'm not sure if I'm fuzzy or not. Marcy, this week I am busy. Ugh. I don't necessarily mind because I'm getting paid. But I am pretty tired. So these are a little smaller than the Prismas, but their core seems to be bigger. That was my result. Some of them are softer than others. Maybe more pigmented is the word I'm looking for. I'm not sure. So I know that the full 72 are only, what, $18, but I like to save, so when the big set is on deal, I will buy that. You're heavy-handed? Shh! 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 Sorry about the dog. Oh, so the big set was already on sale? Well, it's still under $20. Who knows? I might go get it. I don't even have to buy another case because I've got a case that I was using for the Crayolas, which I do not like the Crayolas at all. So I can probably use it for that. laying is hard. Yeah, I used to be heavy-handed, but over time I started to be lighter-handed. Like at the beginning I was very heavy-handed and I hurt my hand. And that's when I found out I could actually color with my left. So it's something to practice, you know, because there's a lot of good reasons to be light-handed. You can make layers, you can erase a layer more easily. I think maybe the blends come out a little better that way too, especially if you're using polychromos. Alright, let's look at our poll. Yeah, you can practice. Get you a page out. Oh, the poll is tied between mythographic and Asian. Is it really? Let's see. I suppose y'all could have put a different one in. The poll only takes 4 options, so that's what I put in there. Asian and poly. Probably, there's 13 votes. I don't know how many people are in the chat. So, we know these two. Goodness gracious, these two. So I'll put those out. Let's see. Start looking at some pages. There's 11 in the chat, but 13 people voted. Interesting. I kind of was leaning toward this one, but because there are a few pages that are small that I might be able to get done. That's interesting. Oh, I loved that one. I thought that one turned out pretty well. That was... Did I do that one last year? I don't remember. That one's real pretty. You need to color in your Asian books. Yeah, I haven't gotten to this book in a while, so that's why I put it in. I thought this was pretty, the dress. That would be a pretty one to do. Whoops. The koi fish. That's neat. That one I was making kind of like a tester page. Now, so I kind of like the koi and the dress and the flower in the bottle. Did you really? Which one did you work on? I mean, I know you posted one on Facebook, but I can't remember what it was. Oh. Woo, Magical Earth is winning. Okay. At least we got something going there. I think I might close the poll before someone else comes in and votes for the other one. I just love this page. The tree's pretty nice. Turtles. Oh, look at that. It's another honeycomb. I had a student, and he's a regular student. I asked him if he liked honey, and he said no, he didn't. And then he said he likes honey in a drink. So I'm not entirely certain what he meant. I guess it's a drink. That train would be fun. Did y'all see any pictures here that you particularly like? I don't want to do another poll. Fish. Yep. Bunnies. The sleeping dragon in the well. Sloth. What is this one? The mountain in the teacup. That is so creative. I mean, they are, but here's some books in. There's so many I love here. So there's a castle in a plate, and then we have a mountain in a teapot. So do any of those pages appeal to you? I should have been started already. Alright, so we've got this one. Okay, so we got the leopard, or the birds, or the beehives, or I think there was one, the teapot one. That one's pretty cool. In the basket. The train. Y'all pick. Y'all pick, because I got too many. Too many I like. Maybe I should let Kenny pick. Shelly's video for the colors of water. Oh, awesome. Yeah, I've got a couple of combos for water in different. Sorry, I can't even talk today. All right, books. Teacup. City in a tree. Train. There's been a lot of honeybees done lately. It doesn't always take me a long time to make a decision, but today it is. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, you can? Well, I'm not zoomed in. Page 12. All right. Well, now I've got to count because I don't know. You'll have to tell me what's on it. Do you count this as a page? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That wasn't the option. Oh, when I had it in my lap. That's funny. Yeah, I don't want to do page 12. Okay, birds or cheetah? Leopard. Birds or leopard? Put the book on the floor and throw a bunch of pencils at it, and however many land on that book. Oh, that's funny. When I'm this tired, it's just harder to make a decision, and also this book is really wonderful. So the birds, it is. I'm gonna make it easy on you and just pick the Arteza pencils because these are new to me. Looks like I'm missing a few. I don't see them missing unless I put them in another box or something. Yeah, I'm missing all of these. What's up with that? They're not there. Maybe I put them in the wrong set. Who knows? All right. I think I'm gonna do a blue. I'm not sure what kind of birds those are, but I think I want them to be blue. So it will be blue. I suppose I could take it out. Well, I actually haven't taken any out of this book, so I'm just gonna leave it. Leave it. Zoom in. Let me know if this is fuzzy, and I will be glad to unfuzz it. Let's do medium. this one better. That's a good dark. So Arteza doesn't have a super light blue. So I will pick a extra dark blue for that's pretty good. All right. Bird is going to be, woo, I'm really zoomed in. Peacock blue, Mykonos blue, and indigo. Steve got this for me for my birthday. All of those that have a Tegal, how often do you have to get a new one? Because I would put a pencil in, you know, when I've had a while, and it would do this weird, I can't even describe it. It basically would break the tip. And so that was frustrating. A little frustrating, but for $7, I guess it's okay. I'm trying to mind how long this lasts, but I'll probably get another one. Alright, so I'm going to start with dark. Do any of you have plans for the weekend? What are you going to do? We don't have any special plans for the weekend. If it wasn't so hot, I would maybe go down to the farmer's market. They used to call it farmer's market, and not that many farmers would come. When they first started having that, they called it farmer's market. And I said, ooh, I'll go down there and I will see what they have, because in my mind, and probably your mind too, when you think farmer's market, you think like farmers come and bring their vegetables and fruit and other products like honey or apple butter or woodworking or something like that. Most of the time it's just food. And what it turned out to be was more of a craft show, craft fair, but outside. That was the indigo. I'll probably go darker in a little bit, but I'm just sort of testing. This is the Mykonos. So there was only like one family there that actually had fruit and vegetables. Later on, there was another one that came, but no more than 3. Everyone else was selling their stuff. And I'm not against selling stuff, especially stuff that a person makes rather than, you know, just their products they bought wholesale. I'm not really against that either. But the fact that they called it farmer's market, I expected something completely different. So for about 2 or 3 years, they called it farmer's market. Maybe it was even longer than that. I suppose they were trying to attract more farmers or people. Well, like they don't have animals, they just grow vegetables and stuff. Oh, I loved it when they made um, jelly. I loved jelly. In fact, I had some last night. It's peach jelly. Really good. Um, so eventually they changed the name and they called it Marketplace. They called it, or just Market. People kind of just call it Midlothian Market. And then it made more sense. Now I'm using peacock blue. Haven't read the chat in a while. Okay, how are you doing? Sorry, I'm sending healing thoughts. Placed after a year and a half. Oh, you did? A year and a half. You're talking about the Tagal? Wow. Maybe I'm just using it wrong. Oh, and they all broke, Kenny? Okay. Yeah, I do too. Yeah. Yeah, there's not... The place where they set up in town has a lot of trees, but it's still hot, no matter in the shade or not. Fig jam. Interesting. Now you want jam. Boysenberry. Seedless is always good when it comes to that. There are a lot of peach orchards in Texas, and really all within driving distance of me. But I didn't want to go because it's too hot. And my sister and my parents decided to go to a place called Ham Orchard, Hamm. And I said, okay, since you're going anyway, could you get me some peaches and some peach jelly? And so they picked me up some peaches and peach jelly. And they were small jars. And my sister said that's all the peach jelly they had. And I guess that makes sense because June is really peach month. They probably just ran out, but I'm really glad that she was able to get that. So last night I made myself something that I haven't made in ages, and that is cinnamon toast. And of course I put the peach jelly on it. It was yummy, yummy, yummy. Yeah, I'm just going back over the bird to put some more layers in. I'm not being really precise. That wing looks really nice. Now, I wonder what would happen if I use this. I think I'm gonna try where is the other joint? I mean Karen Dash. There it is. Alright, so I've got the Karen Dash blender, regular blender, the Prismacolor colorless blender, and the full blender. I'm going to try all three. This is testing for me more than because y'all probably know which one you like better. Alright. Alright, that's pretty good. I like that. Now the Prismacolor. Ooh. Wow. This one really moves the color around, even though it sounds scratchy. Okay, now the full blender. Wow. I think I just had more pigment on those. Interesting. Well, they all do pretty well. I think this one moves. This is the Prismacolor one. It moves color around more. But if you don't want to move your color around, you just want to smush what you have. At least this is my experience. I mean, y'all might know something different. These are better. I don't mind this one. So there we are. Peach apricot. Yummy. Hey, Emily. Cinnamon toast. Oh boy, I'm getting hungry right now. Blackberries. Blackberry Jerry. Blackberry jelly is really good. Yeah. Oh, Emily. Yeah, do you have a farmer's market around you? You probably do somewhere. Yeah. I like jelly better than jam, but it depends on what fruit it is. Some of them have too much of the skin of something in it, but if it doesn't, I like it too. Yeah. You finished your octopus. Very nice. Maybe somewhere where the heat's not super. Yeah, I would say that is too true. Let's see. I wonder. I know I've just done one bird wing, but maybe I can do a little bit of something else. Some greens. To find my swatches. I've gotten lazy and not cut off the edges here. And the whole point of doing this is so that I can put it next to something. Let's see what color I like. Alright, let's look at some greens. Some greens. I love greens. I love greens to eat, and I love greens to color with. Alright, what greens do I like? So we got a blue bird. Let's go with this one. This one, and that one's too mossy. I might could try the apple with it, or the basil. No, it doesn't really look good with those. So, if anyone has a combo of leaves for Arteza, holler. I like these two, but I'm not certain what. Maybe basil. Okay, so we'll get out the this one, and basil. Basil, where are you? Oh, that's not one that I can't find. Then we'll be up a creek. Where did I? Gosh, brain. Here it is. I put them over here. But not that one. Forest, apple. Where'd the basil go? Oh, there it is. Yay! Let's see, maybe somewhere. Is it a septa or an octopus? A septa. 8 legs. Little Steve wants an octopus too. I saw some very cute octopus dog toys. You know, very cute, but Tyler probably has enough dog toys. I mean, how many toys does a dog need? That's the question. Probably not that many. Okay, that's a flower there. That's the leaf. That's the leaf. Okay, we'll start with this leaf. Wow, it's like my hand wants to start shaking. Sorry, that is basil green I'm using there. Now I'm going to use the matcha. Matcha sounds like gotcha. Matcha, gotcha. Matcha, gotcha. how do you say this? Absinthe? Absinthe? I don't know. I do wish they would give names that give pencils names people can pronounce. Yes. So I'm looking. I think I'll take a picture because it's just too precious. Sorry for any stains you might see. All right. This is to my left. So there's Sydney. And look, this is my puppy Tyler. He's sleeping on his little toy. And he made short work of that napkin. And this is his, see, he's torn up his little toy box thing. He has more toys than this, but that's a lot of them. And this is my craft room, and there are 2 beds. Oops. I'm always using this vacuum. There's my cutting table. There's my cabinet. And this is Robin. This is so funny. It's so cute. I can't even. That's so funny. Alright, where was I? I was somewhere. I was going to put a second layer on there. Alrighty. Use a plastic tote. Yeah. We've actually had that box a while, but I've forgotten about it. He just rolled over onto his other side. Are you a sweet boy, Tyler? He's my good boy. He's my good boy. Yeah. And I was looking for, I guess that's the one I was looking for, and then I found it. No, that's redundant. Anyway, I got it out and put his toys in there. When I first put that out, he was a lot shorter. And he couldn't reach over and get any toys. But now that he's bigger, I guess I probably can get a tub. But you know what he'll do? He'll still chew on it. So I make sure I have plenty of chew toys everywhere. He's very fond of chewing on his sisters and his cat brother. He's a smart little thing. He does the funniest thing. He'll be trying to pick on the cat, Avery, and I'll tell him to stop. I'll get in between him and the cat. He will stand there, look up at me, and make a little howling noise, as if to say, "Why did you stop me from playing with the cat?" Or, "That's not fair," or some such thing. There's my little partial blender. It's not a full blender anymore, is it? It's a partial blender. Okay. I think I'm enjoying using that blender more than I ought to. It's looking a little limey, a little greenish. Not sure. A greenish, a little yellowish is what I meant. Oh, that's the middle color. I'm going to try this one. Sydney is flapping her tail. She's dreaming. She's flapping her tail. All right, I'm going to try apple. I mean, the leaves could be different colors. They don't have to be the same three. I think the problem is with this one. It's just too yellowy. I don't want it to be too yellowy. I guess I can get spring. Kind of makes more sense anyway. Very good. I will change out the we'll just change everything. Why not? Basil, apple, and spring. So now I'm going to use basil, apple, and spring. We'll see how that goes in testing. Let's erase a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna have to switch hands here. Make sure you can still see me. At least I'm staying in the picture. That should not be today. That was for last week. Okay. Doesn't come out quite as nice with my right hand, my left hand. But it'll all come out well in the end, I think. I'm going to sharpen this. So I think maybe I will just keep a supply of the Tagals. I know I went back to my old subject. This is apple. Now let's do spring. I like that better. This is, I don't know, it just looks sick to me. It's sick. I'm used to stuff being out everywhere. I'm not used to it picked up. Isn't that funny? erase that everywhere. Erase all of it, but that is not working. That is better. I have to say, I like the Mono Zero better than the knock. This I think would be good for pencil marks like graphite, but not for colored pencil. Do y'all have a specific combo for leaves that y'all would want to share with everybody? Like, what's your favorite combo? I know we can color leaves anything, but I've got a couple of combos that I like. Oops. I'm trying to figure out what I was doing. Trying not to shake is difficult. We're just going to turn the paper a little bit then. Oh, this leaf is turned up here. So, is that turned up? No, it's not really. Well, I do like the Artezas, or Arteza, however you want to say it, on this paper. Works pretty well. It's not my best leaf, but I think it'll do for today. Alright. There's a lot of little leaves over here. Alright, I've done some leaves. Now the flower. So we got a bluebird going here. That'll be a bluebird. So maybe I could go with pink or orangey yellow. I don't know about orange. I think that would probably stand out too much. Purple, violet, pink, violet, maybe pink and not violet. Pink and purpley pink. Alright. Here's our pinks. Salmon kind of looks good. Peony does look good too. Gosh, I'm so shaky. That's funny. It's always because I need some kind of sugar. I really think I'm hypoglycemic because I start shaking a lot if I don't have a snack. Of course, I only notice it when I'm on live stream. I'm just cutting these. I'm having a ginger chew. This is a candy. Okay, very good. What do you like? Oh, I swallowed it before I chewed it all the way up. Fruit punch. Peony. Fruit punch and plum. Peony. Fruit punch and plum purple. Yeah, I've never understood this name, plum purple. It doesn't even look purple. Not even remotely like purple. I think those are... Alright. So I guess I've just given you 3 combos from Arteza. Arteza. So do you say it with a long E, Arteza, or Arteza? A long E or a short E? That is my burning question. I've heard it said both ways. Well, nobody is talking. Everybody's quiet. I think Emily says Arteza. This is the fruit punch. This may or may not look good. You say the long E? Okay. Well, that's what I use too, but I don't know the official name. Stop shaking the hand. Alright. Now the peony pink. Sometimes quiet is nice. Although my brain never shuts off. It's thinker. I'll think of a ton of stuff. Something I do occasionally that's really funny along those lines is I will be thinking about something and not not say anything, but then suddenly I will, it seems like out of the blue, say something, and Steve will say, "What?" Yeah, I think that's pretty funny. I'll continue the conversation. Outside of my head. The coloring will be inaccessible in a couple of weeks due to roofing workers. Oh no. Well, can you take a couple of sets of pencils and books, like to your dining room table or something? I'm needing the peace of your company as the day has been called. Oh, I'm sorry, Marilyn. I get that. I really do.
Yeah. We have a garden tub in our bathroom, but I haven't used it in about 2 years. I don't know why, but the idea of laying in water. Whoops. Gonna need that. Knock the mouse off. I don't know, just the last few years I prefer a shower over a bath. Oh yeah, and sitting in a bathtub. I don't know. I used to, in the, more so in the winter time, I would take more baths and just soak in there, you know, put some Epsom salt in. I am sorry for being shaky, but if you can have a little patience with me. So I just now, the rocks that I did, the stones, popped into my head. And something I noticed is that you can be shaky and color rocks because there are so many rocks in the world, so many different colors, shapes, sizes, everything. No matter if you thought you messed up, there is a rock somewhere in the world that looks like what you just did. And it comes out pretty well, so don't be afraid to color stones. If I can figure out how to record and do a voiceover, I do have a new app that is supposed to help with that. Then I might start doing some tutorials. But it's the editing, you know. The software that I have, my husband, I guess it's just a download. You can get the premium one if you want. But you can also click this one little button and it will take all the uhs, ums, and the gaps, the pauses in your talk. And I tried it with something yesterday, video I'd done. It was, in fact, it was the flip through that I did Tuesday of the autumn book. And it didn't work that well. It would take out too much. It does show you which phrases that it takes out. And I was noticing that it took out too many words that actually needed to be in there. But it's not that big of a deal. It's the editing I don't like so much. But I suppose I could go to no edit. I watch colorists that edit a lot. I would say probably edit too much. I am going to try using white. Dare I try the Arteza white? Or should I just not bother with it? I'm not sure I even have it in here. can take enough work to learn. Oh, it is. Oh dear. Oh, you do? You're trying to use them up. Are you, I mean, why are you trying to use them up? Because you don't want to have budget pencils, although cost-wise, Black Widows um, aren't budget. Interesting. So if I want to move around a color, I can use the Prismacolor blender. But if I just want to kind of smush them, I mean, that's what I'm finding. I don't know what y'all do specifically, so there's many times where I type in a specific kind of technique, coloring this, coloring that, coloring stone, and I won't find one. And then a little voice in my head says, well, why don't you make one? But that's, I need something to show me how to do it, whatever it is. But I still could, like with the stones. I did so many stones, even when the last few, I was still learning something with it. So I suppose I could, whatever technique or whatever I want to show, just do that a whole lot. Until I think I have it. And then make a tutorial. Everybody's got their way. Here I am thinking this plum purple is too dark, and yet I'm still using it. That's right. What are these little things? Yellow? Can I use a yellow on that? Suppose I can use anything. Jasmine yellow. They're really kind of small, so I'm not sure it's worth doing, but I think I'll make them yellow. Yeah, I'm not sure how the flower's turning out. All right. Oh, you've upgraded pencils, prisms, polys, lumis, Durant, and I like that. The upgrades are open stock. Oh, I see. Refills without having to buy a box. Yeah, I get you. Yeah, that's a little frustrating. Well, it is frustrating, not just a little. With Arteza, you can buy, you know, an open stock pencil that you need, but you've got to buy 3 of them. I don't know. Yeah, there's actually a couple sets. I kind of would rather sell or trade, but I don't know. I've got polys and I've got prismas. I don't have lumies, or I've got Duran ink tints, but I don't have any of their other stuff. Let me see. So these Arteezas don't have... Oh, they put their brown in a different place, which is odd. But I went ahead and... You know, I think it was actually Emily. Emily. It might have been Arteeza. I don't know. The browns are sort of right after the yellow... right after the reds, then you have the browns, and then the orange pinks. I suppose I could move them. Alright, brown. I know browns are brown, but raw is very yellowy. Well, yeah. Use burnt umber and espresso. Cinnamon, garnet, dark chocolate. Where's the espresso? I used to call it espresso, but I guess everybody does. Uh-oh. Well, yeah. There goes my Amazon pencils. Oh, they're not here. Okay, here's the other browns. There it is, espresso. Yeah, I'll just use these two. Good thing they're not Prismas. They might break. Yeah, it's still packs of 3. Oh, you don't like the Arteezas, Angela? You have a small set. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. 3 of the same color. I'm not sure why they do that. Burnt umber and espresso. Uh-oh. Woo! I just went seriously out of focus. What are you doing? Okay, let's see if I can't. That's better. I really could use a light color, but I didn't want to use one that was so yellowy. This is more orangey, I guess. Let's see how these work. this one doesn't really go. Wow, I really like this brown. Not crazy about espresso. That's pretty good. Burnt ochre, sienna brown, and dark chocolate. I suppose if you had a bunch of friends that lived near you that ran out of the same pencil, you could just buy this set of 3 and everybody gets something. That's hilarious. Okay, sorry if you see my hair. Trying to see the furthest down. My eyes are going cross-eyed. I'm going cross-eyed, looking at all these. I'm not sure why I picked 3 colors each in these combos. I just did. I like 3. 3 is a nice color. Now, is that sky or is that piece of stick? Ooh, I can use my greens on that. Well, some green. It's probably going to be mostly brown because it's sort of a dead leaf. That was spring. Sometimes I'll put down a pencil and I'll forget where I put it. Okay. Let's try this. Here's a random question. What is everybody eating or did eat for lunch? My husband eats lunch at 11 because he eats breakfast at 7, I guess. 6:30. Let's see. I haven't used them enough to judge. Okay. Marilyn said that she likes 5 colors from Arteza, so if she likes them enough, she could buy those 5 colors in packs of 3. Oh, that's one way to do it. You're having nothing for lunch? I'm sorry, Shannon. Maybe some chicken broth or something? A comfort food? Maybe not eating is comforting, I don't know. This past weekend, I took a couple of sips from her daughter's coffee. It didn't taste good to me. It didn't? So you don't like coffee? Or you don't like her coffee? You're officially over coffee. Interesting. I just started drinking coffee about 2 years ago. And 2 years ago, then I was 53. Hummus, turkey, and crackers. One meal a day. Oh dear. I don't think I could eat one meal a day. I would probably shake all day. If I did that. But there are people that they only eat at a certain time every day. Like eat whatever you want between 4 and 7, something like that. Sort of a intermittent fasting. I've tried intermittent fasting and it just never worked for me. Oh, that is a leaf. Is that a leaf too? No, that's a stick. It's hard to tell. Yeah, I don't get hungry, so I don't eat unless I'm feeling hungry. Oh, right. I feel hungry all the time. So, I don't know if that will work for me. First meal is 2 to 3. Okay. Awesome. I know there's some people that will drink lemon juice throughout the day to keep their blood sugar up. So that they won't get hungry. A friend of mine actually did that with her company. They were paying their employees if they wanted to do the study or the program, And if they lost their target weight, the weight they wanted to get to, they lost the weight, then the company would pay for the whole, the whole package. But if they didn't, then they wouldn't get compensated. And it was it was a deal where you ate 3 meals a day and 2 snacks or 3 snacks, but you would drink lemon juice all day. That was supposed to help. I think I might leave out this middle color. Oh, it was? Oh. Yeah. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I know that it does affect some fibro people, so I got off milk for that reason. I will occasionally drink it if that's all that a restaurant serves with their breakfast. But otherwise, I drink oat milk. Yeah, oat milk. Oh, there's the white. I'm just wondering if I should even bother using the white, but I gotta test it. We must test it. Oh, I think maybe though I'll use cream. Yeah. I have always had trouble with fasting. This is cream, by the way. There are those that will fast other things than food. I like how this cream is blending these two together. I probably should have used cream for the light. Like, some will fast sugar for a time, and some will fast social media. So it's not just food, but I don't know if that's, well, biblical. It's probably fine to do it that way. But social media would be hard. I think that would be hard. That right there. Okay, I think that sky probably didn't matter. It's just such a tiny spot. All of this. You don't fast, okay. Right. Watermelon lemonade. Mmm. Yummy. That doesn't look half bad. Doesn't look half good either. I need to get a little bit of dark here. Might do a little bit of the brown. Yeah, please let us know. It sounds great. Now, do you process the watermelon like in a juicer thing, or do you actually buy watermelon juice? I actually have never seen watermelon juice. Yeah, that's sorry. Brain can't decide what it wants. I know I'm tweaking. But you know how I like my lights and darks. It sounds very refreshing. Very refreshing. Trying to get stuff out of the way so I can find my blue. I had 3 blues, and I don't think I put it away. That's it. It was hiding. It was hiding. There are different techniques I've heard for picking a watermelon or a cantaloupe. How does your husband pick them? Curious minds want to know. Curious minds. Somebody told me a few years ago the person that I'm trying to think of escapes me. It was somebody that worked at a grocery store. But it wasn't in the grocery store. It was someone I met. Obviously someone I met. But I mean, it's hard to get into these little spaces. But they told me the way you can tell a good cantaloupe was that you smelled the little spot where it was connected to the plant, sort of like a belly button. And smell that, and if it smells like dirt, then it's a good one. And I've used that ever since, and always come away with a nice cantaloupe. Isn't that funny? It smells like dirt. Yeah, at the end where the stem was. I really need to change my batteries in this mouse. Just made me think. Sometimes I think I'll say something that's really, what they say, first world problems. And then I'll think, what would somebody from even 100 years ago, but especially 300 years ago, would think about what we just said? Well, first, they might not know what a battery is other than soldiers standing in a line. And then a mouse, well, they would know what a mouse was, but not what we would know a mouse was. So can you imagine not understanding what I just said? I need to put new batteries in my mouse. They would say, what kind of thing are you talking about? Oh boy, I really messed that up. Oh well, it'll look good anyway. I heard the yellow part on the watermelon. The bigger the better. Oh really? Okay. Alright, well thanks Yana for coming in. Oh dear. Yeah. There's another phrase people from long ago wouldn't understand. Would be, my computer froze, so I had to reboot it. What is a computer, and why do you need to put boots on it? Isn't that hilarious? think I'll stop in a few minutes. I'm starving. Absolutely starving. Trying to think of now, as far as that wing goes, because I didn't think to put a highlight on it. I can get this to work. Well, I could go over it like that, or that, or I could do something like this. Just have to play around with it. Yeah, I may go look at some birds that might have highlights on their wings. Kind of like this. Oh, I have? Yeah, that's what I was trying to get to, was noon. Yeah, I do need to go eat. And then take a nice nap. I like to rush my pencil over an area and then come back and add another layer and another layer and another layer. So see, this is really light. Probably what I'll do is come back and sort of redefine some of it. Maybe do some flicking. Flick, 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 flick. Oh, puppies. Just keep flicking, just keep flicking until I'm satisfied. Just keep flicking until I'm satisfied. Alright, well, I think that's it. Thank you for being patient at the beginning with all this frustration. I think I will do some more testing of the camera. The camera audio microphone. Can't think what it was. And see what's going on with that. Otherwise, I'll just make sure my earphones are plugged in. Thanks everybody for coming. And yeah, I'm not sure I like that. Don't you love Posca? You can just go scrape, scrape, scrape. And it's gone. It's gone. So what I might do is come in with a white of some sort, probably this one. Yeah. maybe even darken some of that. So that little edge right there is stands out. So I will just make the darks darker. And that will give it more of a 3D shape. Alright, y'all, have a good weekend. I've got 7 classes in a row tonight, so I probably won't see any of you in a chat. And if I can properly recover tomorrow, I might see you in somebody's chat. And I'll continue to pray for you, Shannon. And see y'all later. Bye.